As a forensic pathologist, you'd assume I think about death a lot. And I guess I do. It's inevitable, and barring any risky behavior, unpredictable. Everything I see here at work does make me think a lot about life and how I'm spending my life.
Okay, wait. I just realized you might not know what a medical examiner is. I do autopsies. I investigate sudden suspicious deaths. And before that, I was an emergency medicine doctor. And before that, I was a stand-up comedian and an actor.
Let's go back and start at the beginning.
Og der har vi Søren, og hvad hedder du? Huh?
That's me as a little kid, and I'm standing there with my cousin Soren. Soren's untimely death is actually one of the inspirations that got me into this career, but I'm not going to talk about that, at least not right now. I just want to talk about how when I was little, I was a pretty normal little kid. My parents had me doing normal baby stuff, just cute stuff. As a little kid, I would read comic books with my little sister, and yeah, sometimes I was a little weird, but I wasn't obsessed with death. What I really loved was TV and movies, and I didn't realize I wanted to be a doctor until I saw a TV show called Scrubs.
I believe in team building too, newbie, and I'd make my interns agree with me, but they're in a timeout right now because one of them used the phrase, "let's rock and roll."
So I went back to college and I got a degree, and on the day I graduated, I got accepted to med school.
And then I actually went to medical school.
You see, everybody has a different experience in medical school. Some people go in knowing exactly what they want to do, and then that's what they do. But some people, like me, well, we change our mind a lot.
So when I was in med school, I wanted to be a neurosurgeon, then I wanted to do emergency medicine, and then I thought I wanted to be a general surgeon. And then I thought I wanted to be a gastroenterologist, and then back to emergency medicine. And that's what I did.
So I applied to do emergency medicine, and this is what it looked like the moment I found out I matched. And then I graduated medical school. That's my best friend, Daryl. And I gotta say, I was so proud to go to Northwestern and get a chance to practice with some of the best emergency medicine residents and attendings in the country. But then I figured out it just wasn't for me. So I resigned, and here's my co-residents paying homage to my Danish heritage when I left. And I made the decision to pivot into pathology, specifically into forensic pathology.
Most people go to medical school imagining wearing a white coat, using a stethoscope, delivering babies, doing surgery, treating cancer, things like that, not dealing with homicides and decomposing bodies. But even just specializing in pathology will get you weird responses. People will say, "Oh, so you don't want to be a real doctor," or "You're not going to be useful in emergencies," or even things like, "You don't seem antisocial. Are you sure you want to do that?" But either way, I just pushed through. I did my residency in anatomic pathology in Portland. I had all my tattoos and my motorcycle, and I just sort of went through it. And then when I was done, I went to a prestigious fellowship in forensic pathology in Miami-Dade. It was something. Thank God I got sunblock today. Beautiful Miami sunny weather. So, now I'm here. I'm a board-certified anatomic and forensic pathologist, and one of the questions I get asked the most often is there anything about my life that I've changed based on all the things that I've seen? Life is unpredictable, and death is inevitable, and there are a lot of risks that are just not worth taking. But I think there are a lot more that are. And I don't think there's anything that I've seen in my job that has made me want to stop doing anything that I would otherwise do in my life, but it has made me decide to stop delaying things that I want to do, because I don't know what my life is going to look like tomorrow. And one of those things that I want to do is I want to share a little bit more about my life in death, and I hope this is one of those risks that's worth taking. But there's only one way to find out.